Hello everyone. Good morning. I was going to start doing these on a Wednesday. Well, I just looked in on my YouTube account and noticed that this past Wednesday's video did not upload when I did Rose. So I'm going to redo that for today, not the exact one because I can't, once you do them, you can't redo that one, but this was Rose with her curly cute hair. And so I'm going to read this and then we're going to go on to the next one, and hopefully this one will load for me. Rose. Was there ever a prettier sight? Roses in June are such a delight, with soft petals that gently unfold, whispering secrets never told. Fairies share their tales of love as sweet rose scents drift above. Okay, let's see what our next one is. Violet. Violet. Man, my throat's scratchy today. Bowing heads toward the ground, signs of spring are all around. Birds return from winter gone, violets spread across the lawn. Pale purple, gentle blue, fairies love to be with you. Okay, now I'm going to attempt to scratch this one out. And once again, I cannot fit you all on here. Let me see where I'm at. I might be able to move you out just a little bit more. Didn't do too much. Okay, well, we'll just start and see what happens. Okay, now I'm gonna try to get in the middle this time. Last time I keep getting so far over to the right, and I don't know why I'm doing that. I'm gonna do her hair first. Okay, do that side of her head, then we'll do this side. Like I keep saying, it really stinks when you do these and you can't erase if you make a mistake. So you really got to be paying attention to what you're doing, or you're going to be, because you're going to be stuck with whatever you do. Alrighty. And we'll get this in here. Alright, there's that side with I believe these are like almost braided pigtails. Not quite sure, but it looks kind of like it. So I may as well do her face. Ooh, I made her, see that? I made her chin a little too narrow there, but we'll work it out. That's fine. Poop happens, and I manifested that boo-boo. Okay, do this one, and do... Okay, now the face. Sometimes I have trouble with these faces because they do them so strangely looking with the eyes and everything. They do like a line and then a dot. She's looking down. Okay, now do her nose. And here's another one I have trouble with, the mouth. And I'll color that in, sorta. Her little lips. That didn't turn out too bad. Could have been worse. Let's see if you can see that face so far. And I'm going to try to move this a little bit so I have more room over here. Move this out. I am so sorry for the wobbliness, but I want to try to get more of the picture in. I think I can do that. Hold on one second. That might be better. Let's see, where's her face? Okay. Alrighty, now we'll do her neck. And there's one arm, one sleeve. Then, whoop, I did it again. Her other shoulder. I shouldn't have manifested that crap, you know what I'm saying? But you know what? I am going to probably fix this best that I can. I'm going to make that part of the butterfly that she's holding, so you won't really notice it. Okay. Now, do the arm. She's holding that butterfly. That's pretty cool. Okay, then we're going to go down this way and have her. There's her arm that way. Do this arm. There's that. Part of her dress. And she's got wings just like the butterfly. So they have something in common. And her hair isn't touching her shoulder, but that's fine. I don't mind. If you don't mind, I don't mind. Okay, there's that one. Her skirt looks like a bunch of petals. Okay. Now, I'm going to try to work on these wings. See if I can get it up like that. I can still see it, and you can still, because this side isn't getting captured over here too much. So. It looks like they have this colored in a little bit on the edge here. So I will do the same. Let's see if I got it all. Yep, this one's a hieroglyphic one. I can see the different shininess. Okay, so alrighty. And we're doing the end again on this one. Okay. Now, I'll work on the other side here. I'm going to color the end in here. Yeah, when you're doing these, I don't think you should press too hard, because it just might rip it. I'm trying not to press too hard. Okay, do the end here. I'm trying to think of what all I covered in the last video that didn't upload, so I think it was the giveaway part. I did not see, I saw someone commented, but they never commented that they chose one of the bookmarkers that I was giving away. And that was one of the things I had said you should do, is at least let me know which one you would like. They were in the thumbnail. The picture was the thumbnail. And so I will try again this time. Now these, like I said, these are coming out on Wednesdays. Oh my gosh, her legs are horrible. So I'm just doing this because my other one didn't upload. And I will try to do these every Wednesday in some way or fashion. And I'm going to do this side first. And the way you can enter for me to send you a prize, a bookmark, scratch art bookmark, that isn't done yet. This is something you can do. Is you like this video right now that you're looking at. Make sure you're subscribed and comment which bookmarker you would like. And that was in my last video, my last scratch art video. So if you see which one you like, that's what your comment should be. And then when next Wednesday comes along, you'll have to watch to see if you won. And I'll put in next week's video how the person can contact me with their address and everything, so I can get it out to them. These are some big leaves they have going on here. I saw these at Michael's already, these books over in the the painting and stuff section. I saw them. They were on the end. I think I also saw these at Ollie's, if you have an Ollie's around where you are. That's I'm a thrifter, so that's even a better deal to get it at Ollie's, because they really discount their books. So that would be your best bet if you're not wanting to spend a lot of money on something and you just want to experiment or whatnot. I've also seen where they've had like a notepad. It's like little square notepad that you can draw whatever you want on those. Those aren't pre-made or whatever. They're just blank, and they give you a scratchy tool, which looks like a big thick wooden toothpick. But yeah, I'm sure if you don't have a tool, you can find stuff around the house to use, like a toothpick. So this is how I'm starting my Friday. And I don't know if I've told you guys, but I got into a little bit of I have a problem with when I see something that's like trending or whatever, and it comes up on my feed, which I get a lot of, craft wise, I need to see if I can do it. That's just how I am. If it's something I like, I need to try it. So, with that being said, my new venture has been hat burning with a wood tool. And I've done one. I think I showed it in the video that didn't get downloaded. So when I'm done here, I'll show you. And to my surprise, it wasn't as hard as I thought it would be. The first one that I ever did was my husband had a felt hat. And he said, here, you can practice on this one because he doesn't really wear it anymore. It's like a cowboy hat. So I did, and he likes Bigfoot, and now he says, well, maybe I'll have to wear it now because it's Bigfoot. He likes Bigfoot. So that's my new venture, and I was really surprised because, like, I hardly post on Facebook anymore, but I decided I'm going to post my my hat that I did. So I did. And I actually got messaged by someone who is a friend of mine on Facebook. And she's interested in, if I do this, if I would put him in her boutique in Reading. So I had ordered more hats because I got such a good response from it. So I'm hoping that it'll be a nice little side gig. It doesn't take me long to do stuff. It didn't actually take me long, and I had gotten 6 more hats. I think I got them off of Amazon. And even the hats aren't really that cheap, but I've seen these hats, people making them now, and they're going for hundreds of dollars. Well, I don't know, I'm not sure that I get that for that here, but I did 6 more of them, and they're in different colors, and I don't really toot my own horn, so to speak, but they didn't turn out half bad. I mean, they're different, mostly for women, but I think I did 1 or 2 for men. I don't remember, but they're suede hats, so it makes it easier to use the burning tool on them. Stinks a little bit, but yeah. And also, I'm gonna do her name. I did all of her. You can see it's shiny, it's holographic. Now I do her name, Violet. Anyway, they also do baseball caps. And I ordered hats. It's kind of screwed me over though. I ordered them from Amazon, and I didn't read the description too well, and I thought, oh boy, yeah, I'm gonna get these. There were 3 hats, and they weren't expensive. Let me just say that they weren't expensive, and I could have sworn I was ordering suede. And when they got here with the other hats, they turned out to be just washed denim. Now, I don't know if I can do the same thing with denim, so I had to return them. But I ordered these the ones that are coming. I ordered off of, I know no one really likes this, but Temu. And I made sure it said suede, but I got 2 more coming, hopefully next week. So I'll be doing those and seeing how they turn out. We have a big festival here in town every year at the end of August called the Hamburger Festival. It's usually either the last Saturday in August or the first Saturday in September, however it falls. But this year it's August 30th, I think, whatever that Saturday is. But I'm thinking of setting up if they have a space, because it is a big deal. This town gets packed, and it costs $75 to get a 10 by 10 space, but I mean, that's a big money making day. So if I can get a few of these hats sold, it would pay for my spot and then some. Okay, now there's Violet's name. Our next little girlie will be Crocus. She looks like she's flying a little bit on that page. Alrighty, I am going to get my hat just to show you what I am talking about. This is just one of them. This was my first one. And you burn on the brim. And this is the front of the hat, which I can't really show you the front, but I can do it this way. This is the front. And then another arrow on this side. And on the back, it says Wild Soul. Wild Soul. So, that's my little side endeavor that I'm doing. And hopefully since it doesn't take me long, and if I can get these hats not so expensive. We were at an auction last Saturday that we always go to, and I got quite a few there, and we're going to pick them up today. So I will be doing them today. I think I picked up four cowboy hats. So I'll be doing them. But in the meantime, I will be on here sketching and telling stories and doing other sketch art. And so I hope you'll stick with me on my journey. I also have a book. It's a daily prompt book that I do every now and then. I scoot that in. Hopefully people are following along and doing their own. I mean, you could take a blank book. You can get this book at here. You can get this book at Walmart. But you can also do your own book, and every page and every day or whatever. It's not like days, but every prompt has a number and what it is, and then you just do your own thing. We've been in here pretty far, and I'm all the way up to 37, and we'll be doing 38, which is something 3D, and then Anaconda. I do this book, and to change it up a bit so it's not the same thing all the time. Plus I do my shorts, which are white on black shorts with a lot of encouragement and inspiration. We all need that nowadays. So hope you'll continue with us on this fun journey of sketching and enjoy it as much as I do doing it for you. That's why my handle is I Create For You. Please give it a like. Remember to comment which bookmarker you might like. You have to check my other video in the thumbnail to see which ones to pick from. And be a subscriber. And hopefully we'll have a winner for next Wednesday. Because you have to watch next Wednesday's video in order to see if you have won. And how to contact me. In the meantime, thank you for stopping by. And I hope to see you all in the next one. Bye-bye for now.